Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Tier 4 Part 1. Now, I'm going to divide it up a little bit differently than the way that Swag does it. I'm going to have to do again like what I did before. Chop these into even smaller parts. Because, I mean, I don't know if you want to hang out with me for almost an hour, which it would double because I'm going to yap my little butt cheeks off. You can't curse in the first 30 seconds. Bring back the non-scared advertisers. There are ones that don't care if you curse. It's just YouTube trying to be a more friendly family platform. Okay, anyways. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to break this up a little bit. Anyways, welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're staying authentic out there. I didn't want to say hope. Better be staying authentic out there. Shout out to Swag. Shout out to Potted Plant. And without further ado, let's kick this episode off. And if you guys enjoy, most importantly, subscribe to Swag. Subscribe to Swag. I was going to say Swag twice for Potted. I guess technically in the grand scheme of things, we all are the same person. No, I'm not going to get that deep. But go show them support and subscribe here if you enjoy me watching these and adding my little stuff to it. All right, let's go. So I think we're going to do like 25 minutes for this one.
Hello and welcome back to the YouTube Iceberg. Between having an hour and a half of video wiped and just the general size
What?
of the tier, number 3 was a bumpy road, but we're finally here in tier 4.
Did I miss something about an hour being wiped? Did he have to like... No, hang on, I'm having a brain fart, or maybe I'm coming from some alternate dimension.
Man, that feels good to say. Anyways, tier 4 is known as the Enthusiast tier, and
like I said in the last part. Oh, well, duh. Each tier has its explanation, so I don't know if the thing I said at the end of the last episode still applies. Interesting. Okay. People with an interest in weird and obscure part of YouTube, who sometimes watch horror channels and generally watch creepy and weird videos in their spare time. This was a portion of my YouTube consumption. It happens every now and again. No, if it's not horror game related content, it doesn't, but there was a portion in time.
Description says that this tier is for people...
Oh my gosh, hold on. Before we even skip this ad, hang on. That scared the absolute shit out of me for the tier that we're on. I didn't even know it was an ad. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
In the weird and obscure part of YouTube, who sometimes watch horror channels and generally watch creepy and weird videos in their spare time. So tier 4 is the first tier with a shifting trend towards creepy and disturbing stuff, which is probably what a lot of you were expecting when you first clicked on this video series. After all, what's the whole point of an iceberg if it doesn't get progressively more disturbing as it continues?
Right.
This tier is actually a fair bit shorter than the third in terms of number of entries, but that being said, I'm still going to be splitting it up into 3 videos since a lot of these have more to talk about, leading them to take more time to finish. Anyways, without further ado, here is part 1 of tier 4 of the YouTube Iceberg. Ben Wheel is a British computer animator who joined YouTube in 2009. His channel consists of, in his words, surreal horror animation. His most popular video, and the one this Iceberg charts mention specifically, is one titled Henry Eats, uploaded in 2013. Although, according to the description, this video's creation actually dates all the way back to 2000.
Is this hole and weird shape stuff supposed to be like trypnophobia? Trypnophobia is the fear of holes, right? I think that's what it was. But
2003, and was his first short animation. It's kind of a fever dream. It starts out with this melted skull thing eating the heads off this homunculus looking thing. Then it zooms out to this guy who's just kind of sitting there staring at you. Then this other thing comes by and pours him tea, I think. Then this thing comes out of a hole, and then he's in a house, and this other guy comes in and starts doing his thing. All around, it's just a generally weird and unsettling video, and a lot of his other videos are like this too. Looking at his Instagram, it seems he's still pretty active on the internet, and... oh, god fucking damn it.
Wait, what? Because he did a top 5 animations?
They're like this too. God fucking damn it.
Top 5 animation containers? Oh, NFTs. Dude, I feel like you're stringing together this whole storyline.
Damn it.
That absolutely sucks.
Agamemnon Counterpart is a video uploaded all the way back in 2006 by a man named Michael Robinson. The video starts with a message. In the year 2571, a video cassette tape was found in a pile of rubble on the ruins of a certain blue planet. What you're about to witness will not be the contents of the aforementioned cassette.
Is this analog horror?
This is an entirely different recording. It's weird because I always thought the description kind of contradicts that, but whatever. Moving on, it cuts to this alien children's cartoon looking scene and the words "Let's make a new friend" appear on the top of the screen. Then you just hear screaming. A very loud recording of a man screaming. Back in 2006, this was probably the most insane, scary shit ever. And I do respect the artistic merits of this video. However, a common sentiment that I see in the comment section that it's just kind of funny more than scary. Maybe our senses of humor have just collectively gotten weirder and weirder over the past 16 years, but I thought it was kind of funny. Another realization I came to while watching this video is that is this analog horror? Like, does it count? It has that VHS thing at the beginning and stuff. I mean, it kind of checks all the boxes. That's really interesting because all this time I thought Local 58 was the first one, but Agamemnon Counterpart predates that one by over a decade. Agamemnon's origins might actually be even early in 2006, as the description reads that this video is made by a man named Jason Kovac for Destination Imagination 2001, which was an art contest. So yeah, it was just an art project. As to the meaning of the art project,
it was an art project. Talking about all the screaming and everything added in as well. What?
Project we don't really know. I mean, we don't really know who Jason Kovac even is. Looking up his name, we can't really find anything besides... yeah, I'm sure that's the right guy.
Male sexual health and reproductive medicine, advanced testosterone therapy, penile prosthetics. Indianapolis.
Popular videos for what this video is even about range from being an alternate dimension to a recreation of an asteroid hitting Earth. We can't really know for certain, but it's still a pretty interesting video nonetheless.
Search the search algorithm.
Here's one you, the viewer, can test on your own. Go to the YouTube search bar and type a period. Just a period. The results for typing this lead to a whole bunch of videos titled full stop punctuation, but what exactly does that mean? And why does it show up when trying to search for just a period?
Heck no. I know that you guys are watching probably want me to do this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're really that interested in me doing this, I suppose I could do it on a private tab, right? You know, I'm going to say this. If you stop in the stream over on Twitch, and you tell me, hey, remember that point in the iceberg where you can search some weird stuff on YouTube? Because I know there's going to be a lot more. Let's do it over on Twitch or during a YouTube live. If you really want to. I don't know if anyone's going to really want me to, but it would be cool if somebody wants me to. Make me feel included now. But I'm so tempted to do it right now, but I think I had my fair share of horror from opening. Actually funny, I can say that in here. I opened TikTok, which I don't really use it. I'm probably going to stop or just post my dance videos, but like actual. Okay, wait, that sounds like a dick thing. No, you know, I got to be honest. For the life of me, I've been a dancer and I've never considered any TikTok dance to be real dancing. It is smooth, but all right, I'll give them their credit. But I posted actually advertising this for people to come check out Swaggin's channel and everything. And the first thing I see in my algorithm is something about demon face syndrome, where now people are seeing people with demon faces. Probably future commentary video on that coming soon. Yeah, that sounds like maybe I do that video right after this one. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm already had my morning filled with demon face content and
period. Well, for some reason, YouTube search reads that
the
period
dolphin
as
dude.
full stop punctuation, and people took note of that. They also noticed that no one really included those specific words in their video titles, so they began flooding YouTube with these bizarre videos with the title full stop punctuation. These videos would range from shit posts, creepy monster videos, and on some occasions illegal stuff, like ISIS beheadings. These rose to popularity in 2020, and since then, 2 years later, the search results have been cleaned up quite a bit, but you can definitely find some weird videos still by doing this.
Oh, okay.
There are also other search terms that result in similar things, like this, or this, or this. The thing these all have in common is that apparently the punctuation characters can bypass YouTube's content moderation algorithms somehow, which allows users to post whatever they want without getting taken off the site. It's a pretty clever...
Yeah, this is something that the YouTuber that I seen talk about all the weird things you can search and find reference that somehow this bypasses YouTube search thing. You guys can find some wild stuff, let me tell you. There's some
clever loophole for anyone who just really wants to post beheadings on YouTube for some reason.
That's a nice hobby.
When you write, your tone influences
Gosh, this is Grammarly. It is.
how readers
Persuade
We recording? Yes, we are.
people into buying the full product. Many video games will have these anti-piracy measures. These can range from upping the difficulty to an absurd degree so that the game is no longer playable, like in Earthbound, or Gary's mod, which provides an error code that is unique to pirated copies so that when you ask about it on forums, everyone knows that you pirated. Or even Game Dev Tycoon, where progressing far enough into the game on a pirated copy will result in your fictional game dev company to go under due to everyone pirating your game. Got their ass. These are only a few examples, and anti-piracy measures have fascinated the internet for years, especially in recent years. This has led people to make fake anti-piracy stuff for certain games that don't really have it, in an effort to be unnerving or creepy. I can definitely understand the phobia, since imagine you're just trying to play your Nintendo game or something, and you see some weird fourth wall breaking message about how you're a criminal, even though it probably wasn't your fault your game is pirated, but rather your parents'. I believe the first one of these was this Mario Party DS one posted by Joey Perloni in October of 2020. I remember seeing this show up on my Twitter timeline when it first released, and I'm gonna be honest guys, I thought it was real. Like, it's oddly well made, and either everyone was also fooled by it, or they were just posting it in hopes that they could fool others. I think that's why it took off, since there's nothing more fun than lying on the internet. Like how this Arthur screenshot isn't even what he actually says in the original episode.
You really think someone would just do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Anyways, this Mario Party DS one led to others, like a Mario 64 one by the Super Mario 64 Beta Archive. Man, this video's butterfly effect is fucking crazy. Or this Donkey Kong Country 3 one, uploaded by the Chronic XD. Man, this one's really well made. They even have the unregistered hypercam watermark for added effect.
Yeah, they go in, like... That I feel like that speaks to a more impressive creative nature, but then a scarier one with how much they could probably utilize AI to do some of these things. Now, I just seen something fly down. Hang on. Imagine, guys. I don't know. I think it was just like one of those little flies. 1 second. All right, we're all good to go.
That's dedicated. Wait. This one's actually real. Yeah, see, since anti-piracy features in games are oftentimes pretty obscured, hell, I didn't know about the Gmod one until researching for this video. And since the fake ones usually both gain a lot of traction and present themselves in a way that seem real.
Basically, it's like free marketing. Like, then it, like, I guess it gives games incentive to do it, or, you know, and also push people off of pirating.
The line between the real and fake is oftentimes blurred with these.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Although, it gets just a bit annoying when you're, I don't know, a YouTuber trying to present factual information to your audience. And I'm not even just referring to myself. I've seen tons of video essays or top 10 lists or what have you that present fake screens as real. Unfortunately, as with any internet trend that's even vaguely horror related, these have also kind of become a little bit less convincing and unnerving as time goes on. Like, at some point, you're just making Sonic EXE again.
Oh, yeah,
which is not a good thing. Either way, fake anti-piracy screens are an interesting trend and have even formed their own little community, which is pretty nice.
Oh, that's interesting. NYPD ghost car chase.
NYPD Ghost Car Chase, not to be confused with the Screamer, also called Ghost Car, is police dashcam footage of a car chase, posted by One Love Lesbians in 2006. It's a pretty standard chase up until the very end when the car turns to the left. Police try to follow it, only to be met with a fence in their way. So what happened? Is it a ghost car? No. The whole thing was staged. In actuality, the fence was only connected by the top, kind of like a curtain, so the car could just drive right through. It's hard to tell since the video quality is so terrible, even for 2006 standards, and it's shot at nighttime. Still though, it's a pretty fun video. Allan tutorial was probably one of the first YouTube rabbit holes I personally ever went down. It was a YouTube series that started in 2011 that was seemingly just a parody of those YouTube tutorial videos that don't actually explain much. He talks in a high-pitched, almost childish manner and explains how to do certain things like pick a blue chair up off the ground.
Chair that fell down, first thing you gotta do is you get down to the level of the chair and you touch it.
It's creepy.
Or fill a tiny bin with dirt. Or crush a Dr. Pepper can with slats of wood.
Drop it.
Which are definitely all very important skills to know. These videos have a pretty good sense of humor, like how in the blue chair video he's fighting back tears the entire time. However, in this one, locked out of room tutorial, in parentheses what to do, the videos begin to follow a continuity. Allan gets locked out of his home, desperately tries to find a way back in, and starts crying. The next few videos find Allan homeless, roaming around in the wilderness, burning things, and just doing anything he can both to survive and find things to make a tutorial on. Then it seems he gets himself caught into some kind of mental asylum in a plain white room doing videos on various objects he's given. At one point he gets sick of tutorials and starts doing news videos, and then by the end of the series, the room he's in is just absolutely filthy, covered in this goop and a bunch of random objects. Some people thought this series was real, but in actuality it was a creative project by comedian and filmmaker Allan Resnick, who was responsible for other projects like Live Forever As You Are Now, and two other popular projects that I won't be talking about yet since they're both on the Iceberg. Allan tutorial was really cool for me personally since I was watching it when it came out, and mind you, most of these videos came out in like 2011 to 2013.
I didn't know about this.
11. It was the first ARG unfiction, I don't know what to call it, but it was the first one of those that I ever really followed, so it's very memorable to me personally. I would say it's worth a watch if you like getting freaked out.
I think now that he said ARG, I think I called the thing earlier in ARG, and I meant to say analog horror, the one that was the whatchamacallit, the one that had the guy screaming that just happened to be a project. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, let's keep that. That's actually creative and cool. I seen the little Adult Swim tag in the bottom right, so he was picked up by Adult Swim. That's pretty cool. I always wanted to do some weird, creepy, like cringy story like that, but I don't know if stuff like that would hit nowadays. I don't know. Maybe I use like TikTok as the test to just do some weird thing. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. 11BX1371.
11BX1371, commonly referred to as just the Plague Doctor video, was a video that began circling around the internet in early 2015. It shows this guy in a plague.
This is SCP. Which one is the Plague Doctor? It's Plague Doctor's an SCP, but I can't remember what he is.
Plague Doctor costume standing around this seemingly abandoned building while holding up numbers with his hands and this strange electronic sound plays. The video originally appeared on 4chan's X, or Paranormal board, in May of 2015 as a Dropbox link before being uploaded to YouTube the next day by a user named AETBX. Although it was apparently sent to Swedish tech blog GadgetZZ.com with the title 11B. Yeah, you get it. Its original title was a binary code that translated to muerte, or death in Spanish, and the description is also a bunch of binary text which translates to te queda uno año menos, or in English, you only have 1 year left. Strewn about the video were these codes that people got to work decoding. The audio ran under a spectrogram, produced enciphered messages, and several images of tortured and mutilated women. Although, relax, the images were taken from several old murder films. They weren't actually real. Besides one of them, which is a real image of a victim of the Boston Strangler. One of the
he basically did Morse code. Hang on. And what's wild too is why did I just pause it? There was a reason I just paused it. Maybe the thought will come back to me. The thought will probably come back to me. I can't think of it right now.
Ciphered messages states the eagle infected.
1 second. All right, let's keep going. The eagle infected will spread his disease. We are the antivirus. We will protect the world body.
Will spread his disease. We are the antivirus, will protect the world body. Another enciphered message found in the video was coordinates to the White House, and another was a Morse code for red lips like 10th, an anagram for kill the president. So it seems like the message of the video was alluding to some form of bioterrorist threat against the United States, I guess. And before you go down to the comment section like, dude, he caused COVID-19, please remember that this video was uploaded in 2015 and the description said you have 1 year left, not 5. Anyways, after a bit, the creator of the video came forward under the name Parker Warner Wright. After proving he wasn't lying, Parker Wright uploaded a sequel video with this one titled 11B31369, including more secrets and stuff. Shortly after this video was uploaded, he announced that these videos weren't actually real threats and he was simply a performance artist. Since then, he's actually begun uploading to the channel, with his most recent video being uploaded only 3 weeks ago as of writing this script.
Cool.
Pilot Redson is an animator and musician who began uploading YouTube content in 2012. His animations are often a bit unnerving and avant-garde, I guess. His videos sometimes parody certain pop culture characters like Garfield or the Grinch or various food mascots. Now, a format like that might make you think of certain other channels, but no.
My boy Surreal Entertainment. He commented on one of the videos I watched from him. It was weird, man.
Pilot Redson is different. Something about the video's animation, humor, and just general vibes are unmistakably unique and just
seen this one too.
Really fucking good. Some of my personal favorites include Preschool Bully, Felonious Bolus, and of course, Grinch's Ultimatum.
No, ad, not now. Dude, I'm really feeling the weird just urge out of nowhere to create a Roblox game. What the hell is going on?
Pilot Redson's success is helped immensely by not only his incredible talent for otherworldly animation that uses animation errors as a stylistic choice, but also how he is unironically a really good musician. Like, his album Achievement is one of the best albums I've ever listened to. I would really recommend checking Pilot Redson out. He's one
Oh, Warsaw's playing right now. The song I'm hearing, yeah, sounds good.
One of the most talented people on the site. One last thing I'd like to mention about him is that his YouTube career actually started not with the Pilot Redson channel, but actually with this channel called Pokey Remix Studios, which is his first venture both onto YouTube and composing music as a whole. Once the Pilot Redson channel started getting traction, he gradually moved away from the channel, although he uploaded one final video as recently as 2 years ago with a remix of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire's Route 113. In the description, he talks about how early that year, the Pokey Remix Studios channel had been hacked, and recently he fought to get it back since it was definitely a project he felt he had moved on from. He also had intense sentimental value attached to it, especially after seeing the hundreds of comments left over the past several years. It's honestly a really nice story. Like, I personally had a lot of old cringy Minecraft videos from when I was 12 on this channel that I just completely deleted, like no privating, just they're not on YouTube anymore. Lost media for sure, so it's really nice that PRS, which by the way can stand for either of his channels, fought to get his stuff back.
That's actually cool that he kept the... If that's intentional, that's insane.
If you, the viewer, are thinking about deleting your old videos once you grow too old or something, please, for the love of God, don't. You'll regret it so much.
Yeah.
At least, like, private or enlist them or something. Don't ever delete them. Sorry, I'm getting way too off track and sentimental.
No, you're not, dude.
At this point, let's talk about
I feel that. I really feel that.
Core Minecraft fart porn.
I completely wiped channels off the platform. I think there may be some stuff still out there, but...
Have you ever, in the year of our Lord 2022, gone on YouTube and searched Minecraft animation? Doing so is a bit of a cognito hazard, as it's a window
This one looks interesting. Let him in? What is this ad? I think I'm all good so far. Oh. Casio? I don't even watch him.
into what maybe your little cousin is watching while they're staring at their iPad. One example is a channel called PanPanXD, whose videos are just meaningless drivel, like very strong baby zombie bodybuilder plus zombie bad parents Minecraft.
8.6 mil. Like, I love YouTube for that reason. It's like, what the why?
8.6 million views. Or maybe short life brewing boy swimming dating love story all for one 4-in-1 Minecraft animation. This is far from the only channel that does this, like Monster.
No, these are those ads I will like. I feel like they're memeing on the ads that I'll see on Instagram.
School Fat to Fit Challenge Minecraft animation, 12 million views. There are so many of these Minecraft animations that are just fucking bizarre. I've noticed a lot of the time they have these random meme sound effects just thrown all over the videos in places where it doesn't even make any sense. And obviously there's a trend of shoving random things that are popular with kids in there, like Poppy's Playtime and Peppa Pig, to up those view counts. I just don't understand it.
Maybe it's some like alien language we still don't get, and the reason it connects into some crazy storyline of like I don't know, like the most like probably goes into some wild storyline, like that's the real, you know how we just watched the Plague Doctor? Those videos are the real Morse and binary code and all that. Hiding messages within them.
Treats for Beasts is a channel that has a mix of videos, sometimes live action and sometimes animated, that's been uploading since 2009. It's another
Is this like cursed Patrick Star from SpongeBob?
channel whose videos are mainly meant to be creepy and unsettling. His most popular video seems to be Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones, which was also his first video, where a man in a strange costume frolics through a field while singing Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones. I also kind of like the video Beasts.
I am the beast that likes to breach. Don't face your problems, resort to belief. I am the beast that chops down trees.
I hated that this went. This birthed, and it's not even this video's fault. I don't know how this birthed into so much cringe. That's it. That's where I'm gonna stop.
They're put here for us so we can do as we please.
Another pretty popular one is called I Love Jesus. Yeah, the more videos of his you watch, you can clearly tell there's an underlying theme of anti-religiousness. Treats for Beast is also known as the musician Sanguinarius, as he composes the music in his videos and releases it, similar to pilot Redson.
Conspiracy theory videos.
Conspiracy videos is self-explanatory. It's videos about conspiracy theories. There's surprisingly enough a lot of range in how these videos are presented. When I personally think conspiracy theory videos on YouTube, the first one that comes to mind is Wendigoon's conspiracy theory Iceberg. And also most Iceberg videos talk about a lot of conspiracy theories within them. But honestly, I think a more interesting thing to talk about for this is those weird
I love that you put the Matrix music. That's such a nice touch, dude.
videos you find with no views about outlandish and esoteric theories. There's a channel I found a bit ago called Mud Fossil University who spouts out a lot of these theories about how the Earth's crust and surface is actually made out of the remains of these ancient colossal creatures who once roamed the planet, which is fucking awesome, by the way. Like, I'm kind of hoping that's true just because it's cool. Beyond that, there's also those classic movie maker conspiracy videos like HARP and chemtrails and bullshit like that. You know, the ones with either the X-Files theme.
It's funny that a lot of this stuff is coming out of being like true now, that they're just like kind of showing weather manipulation and stuff. And yeah, I remember when I talked about HARP a long time ago, bro.
or Club to Death from the first Matrix movie playing. I've been trying to find videos of what I'm talking about, but I think YouTube might have deleted some of them, or at least made them harder to find, which I kind of get why they do that, but it's still kind of unfortunate. It's harder to bask in the nostalgia of these dumb videos.
The Wyoming Incident?
The Wyoming Incident is an ancient ARG that started all the way back in 2006. Not on YouTube, but on Google Video. Yes, Google Video, the thing Google used for video hosting before they even bought out Google later that year. Although, it was later uploaded to YouTube in 2007. The video claims to be an alleged hijacking of a TV station in a similar manner to the Max Headroom incident. Pretty freaky video, you know, you see the message.
I just seen someone playing a Roblox game where it was getting, you had to report anomalies. It was sort of like this Roblox dev's own twist and spin on walking around and reporting anomalies in each room, and this popped up on the TV, and I was wondering why, and wow, that's just crazy that I'm seeing it for the second time in literally under 24 hours, I think.
You will see such pretty things, and there's these floating heads that
reference
float around. I don't know. Okay, Local 58 definitely wasn't the first analog horror, I'm convinced now. The video comes with a fun creepypasta attached stating that people who witnessed the hijacking, all 2,000 of them, experienced vomiting, hallucinations, headaches, and many other symptoms due to the frequencies played throughout the broadcast. Of course, it's not actually real. If you look the video up on YouTube, you're not gonna like die or something, unlike Mariana Mordegard Glesgorv, of course, which will kill you if you watch it. There were a couple more videos after that were all attached to the ARG that were pretty much the same. The ARG is kind of infamous for being overly convoluted and nonsensical. I mean, even for ARG standards, but I gotta say it was still pretty influential, all things considered.
Yeah. Daddy05.
Daddy05 was a YouTube channel ran by Mike Christopher Martin that featured vlogging and quote-unquote prank videos. These pranks weren't really pranks as much as they were Mike and his wife Heather mentally, emotionally, and even physically abusing their children for views on YouTube. The channel is no longer up, but it was active for way longer than it probably should have, like 2015 to 2018, 3 whole years. They are, or were, a family of 5 kids: Jake, Ryan, Emma, Cody, and Alex. Emma and Cody were the children of Mike's ex-girlfriend, Rose Hall, and as such got the brunt of the abuse, especially Cody. There were videos on this channel of Cody getting screamed at, beaten, gaslighted, and otherwise traumatized just because it makes his parents money. There was one video where he threw a Lego at his brother and the parents pranked him into thinking he killed him. There was also, of course, the infamous invisible ink prank where his mother covered his carpet in invisible ink before screaming at him, blaming the mess on him. In both of these videos, they scream at him at the top of their lungs, then laugh at him maniacally when they finally reveal it was a prank. The intense joy they seem to exhibit while traumatizing their children felt fucking unreal, and watching and finishing a video of theirs is really hard. The invisible ink video released in April of 2017 that got massive negative attention compared to the other videos, making people realize that maybe this shouldn't be on YouTube or anywhere. Many channels such as Philip DeFranco, H3H3 Productions, and Pyrocynical made videos about the channel, and by September of 2017, Mike and Heather were sentenced to 5 years of supervised probation, and custody over Emma and Cody was returned to their biological mother. Body of a Pig is a...
Oh my gosh. Body of a Pig. I'm going to say this right now. I love a lot of you, and I want to say this really respectfully. And honestly, I don't think it's the people who actually enjoy watching me. So Body of a Pig. I got recommended to watch this, I think, or it was in a video I watched or covered, and I just had mentioned, God, I love the internet. I had mentioned that the video was staged. Let me just make sure it is.
Classic spooky YouTube video uploaded by a channel named Devin Raymond in 2007.
Yep,
The story of the
yeah,
video
this
goes
is-
these 2 people were checking out a location that was said to be haunted. They're in this underground cave kind of place, and when they open a door, an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, can be
EVP,
heard
yep.
that says, "I have the body of a pig," followed by winking noises, I guess. The video then cuts to this photograph that was apparently taken on the excursion, and boom! That's the pig! So, This one I don't understand, right? Why would he say I have the body of a pig? Is the ghost self-conscious about his body image? Why is it a pig anyways? It seems to be a pretty obvious fake, as not only is it just kind of dumb, but also Devin Raymond seems to have many of these paranormal type videos on his channel, and all of them are kind of unconvincing. Still, I'm sure if I saw this when I was like 8, I'd probably shit bricks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the person that commented either was like talking about, okay, these are all alleged videos, something along the lines of that. And I'm like, well, one, I just want to say a funny thing and be like, I probably witnessed real paranormal events that would have half of the people on YouTube shitting bricks, where they're mostly events that you cannot be prepared to catch them on camera unless you're already rolling, right? Where it's like shit that you cannot explain, where cups just exploding out of nowhere, where the room temperature is completely fine, didn't like go under extreme heat and then cold or something very quickly, and the temperature switched and then it just blew up out of nowhere, cabinet slamming, things like that, where it's like, yeah. And you know what's funny? I'm not going to talk about the whole EVP thing, but when he said, if he was probably 8, I'm assuming the person who said this was probably young now. I didn't even think to consider that, but some people just be mad when you just give your opinion on something that they love sometimes. Okay, there's something I want to say. It's like I'm going down a little like off tangent, but it's like I was requested to watch it, so it's like you want to see what I think about it. And hey, if I just say, this is like completely fake, like, in which I didn't say. I said, I saw videos saying that this was fake or something like that, and that's it. I moved on from it. I think, because I'm not gonna take a video that I said was fake and be like, yeah, so it's completely fake. I'll be like, I don't know, it could be real, because I'll stay in the middle with information like that if I did not do it myself, if I did not do the research myself. So yeah, so don't get mad at me. Get mad at the motherfuckers that faked the video.
WPKKW was a rumor of a supposedly cursed video on YouTube, similar to Mr. Glesgorv over here. The rumor was started by this video by user IEEEWire, stating that if you search WPKKW, you'll find no results, but sometimes a video will appear. The video has this blurred face while this loud sound plays. After this, they could no longer find the video, and instead this image kept popping up on their screens, similar to various scareware programs, although this was apparently activated by simply viewing a YouTube video. The video is fake since the footage shows that it was uploaded on August 26, 2014, the same day that the IEEEWire video was uploaded. Also, just like, duh. I've heard people saying that the image is actually a blurred out Rick Astley, and while I can't prove this, it's a funny idea, so let's just say it's true. Cat Ghost is an animated web series on YouTube created by Chris Patrick, who is also well known for their other animated series, The Bedfellows. Most of the animations have primarily comedy content, while occasionally dipping into creepy, more surreal content. The main draw is that every single episode has a small game to go along with it, which are more serious in tone compared to the lighthearted videos. The series became a bit of an ARG, and the lore got pretty crazy. I'll link an explained video by Nightmind in the description that goes over everything.
The dawn is your enemy. I've seen this, and Elephant Man gave me a really, really great idea to make commentary videos on each one of the subjects on the tier, and that's cool, bro. That's like infinite content. I think I will start leaning into certain things like that. But essentially, if I were to talk about them, I would probably just like speculate and make my own headcanon and theories around, like, oh, if this were real or something like that, maybe that would catch on, and maybe that would be enjoyable, because like researching each thing myself, I don't know if I would want to do, but who knows, it could spiral into that. And if I do, it'd probably be more in me having 100 Google tabs open sort of thing and just going bonkers and having fun with it. Because I kind of like an unedited style with bringing like kind of like it's called like a smorgasbord. Shout out to Tesla. Like a whole board of stuff and connect this, pulling notes. Is that more like more and a more organic way of showing research rather than like editing it into a video? 'Cause, yo, that's essentially like edited videos. You know, pulling a bunch of. I love video editing, but then that too. I love the whole organic thing where I have a bunch of tabs open. Just go watch my 9 intelligence video.
The Dawn is Your Enemy refers to a creepy Adult Swim bumper they used to air right before switching back over to Cartoon Network in the mid to late 2000s. The reason they did this, and the reason why the bump is so...
Now that I'm realizing I'm getting to half of this, I probably could record the whole thing. But I'm still going to chop it up. So I'm going to take it in bite sizes so I don't burn out too much. When I did Wendigoon's Conspiracy Theory Iceberg, I didn't... I think I burned out a little bit, but I still remained pretty interested. I'm going to restart this one because I started talking.
I can explain video by Nightmind in the description that goes over everything. The Dawn is Your Enemy refers to a creepy Adult Swim bumper they used to air right before switching back over to Cartoon Network in the mid to late 2000s. The reason they did this, and the reason why the bump is so creepy, is to deter kids from watching any Adult Swim content they weren't supposed to watch. The audio is about 9 seconds of hammer clinking and various mechanical noises, and then it ends. There's this one user on YouTube, yjoldinrelvae, that uploaded a quote-unquote full version of the bump, and as it progresses, the audio slowly turns into people screaming in agony. And it's based on a creepypasta. It says so in the description.
Pencil face Scad Shorts.
Scad Shorts is a channel ran by the Dandy Dwarves, which is apparently a group of students at Savannah College Art and Design, hence the name Scad Shorts. This channel produced several short films throughout 2007-2008 until abruptly stopping due to, I assume, all the members graduating. This channel included videos like The Sailor and The Fiendish Foot, where a sailor's foot starts talking to him, Love Hurts, where a fat baby shoots people with a bow and arrow, and Color Me Beautiful, where a woman teaches fitness while getting sprayed with paint for some reason. However, the most popular of all the videos on this channel is Pencil Face.
That's where this
okay, it's not actually the most popular, but it's what the chart says, so whatever. A girl finds this big pencil that can bring to life anything she draws, kind of like the Doodlebob pencil, except this one has a weird face. She draws a cake, eats some of the cake, then draws a kite, plays with the kite.
No, I gotta save this one. No way this Pencil Face is on this, dude.
reason.
I never knew it
However,
was made by them, dude. Hang on a second. Even though the tier says this is the most popular one, I'm going to tell you why. I think it's the most well-known one. I've seen this image over the Cupid one, but of course, because of the views on YouTube, it would be the least popular to the Cupid one. But I feel like this image is the most popularly known,
Like
at least in the
Doodlebob pencil, except this one has a weird face. She draws a cake, eats some of the cake, then draws a kite, plays with the kite. Then she wants a lollipop, so she draws a big swirly, which instead leads to a portal that she gets sucked into. Then the short ends with a close-up of the pencil's face. Many purport that this video was an allegory for pedophilia or child kidnapping or what have you. Pretty creepy.
What? Hanging Munchkin in Wizard
Back in
of
2011,
Oz.
a YouTube user by the name of Suicidal Munchkin uploaded a video discussing a disturbing scene in the original Wizard of Oz. You can probably tell where this is going by the channel name, but the scene apparently features a Munchkin actor hanging himself on set. According to the user, the Munchkin is only visible in old VHS copies of the film, accidentally left in by the producers, and was promptly replaced with just a big bird when the movie came to DVD. The thing is, this never happened. It was just a hoax. It was just another person telling lies on the internet. Although this hoax often persists to this day, as you can still find movie facts channels and stuff talking about it.
Oh,
Quite impressive
people just presenting it.
longevity, but no one fucking hung themselves on the set of Wizard of Oz. All that happened was the actor for Tin Man's makeup put him in an iron lung, the Wicked Witch had her face get second-degree burns, the Cowardly Lion's fur was made of real lion fur, and Dorothy was verbally abused and forced to take drugs that fucked her up for life, but come on, a Munchkin didn't hang himself, don't be stupid.
No, Swag. The way he just segued into talking about what I'm assuming is all the reported actual things that happened made it seem like, yeah, of course, a Munchkin hung himself. What? Well, that's a good way. It's long enough. That's a good time to just end the video. Where are we at, ladies and gentlemen? 26:25. I will see you in the next part of this. Wow. Much love, Moonlight. Shout out to Swag and Potted again. Potted plant. Shout out to PP. I am a certified child. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.